Good afternoon, everyone. All right, I've been interested with 5 minutes to distill what we have learned at Microsoft building agents and running them in the last 2 years. So let me try. Apparently, the first lesson is in agentic AI, compression is a thing. So I'll try and honor the 5 minutes. So what I'm going to talk about today is a world where agents operate and humans govern. And for decades now, humans have been operating using software assistants, like we build dashboards and metrics and alerts and automation, and very recently started using Copilot to get your job done. But it's still using humans to do that, right? And how do we flip it? So the story that I'm going to narrate today is how we flipped it at Microsoft and the learnings you can take home. All right, if I had one slide to compress all of that we learned in the last couple of years, it is this. So the first thing I want to talk about is zero ops, right? The destination. And this is not about removing humans from operations. It's about removing the operations from humans. And you'll see in the later slides what I mean by that. And models are swappable. You can change models. Models are getting better each day. But your context, your governance, and your tools are not. And so invest on that. To make an agent useful, the models alone cannot provide you the intelligence. You need to be able to govern it and control it, and you have to give it the right context. And governance is a key piece of all of this. Enterprises love intelligence that they get out of it, but if they cannot control the intelligence, then you're not going to earn their trust. And speaking about trust, you need to be able to have verifiable metrics that will allow you to validate what the agent has done and what the outcomes are. And so with that, let me get into the crux of the slides. So what is zero ops? Zero ops is a vision where agents will start doing more operations, take out the mundane work out of humans, and you bump up the humans to do much more impactful work, innovation or governance and things like that. And it's a destination, and so there's going to be a journey. So you're going to do crawl, walk, run, and fly. And fly is not just execution. It's not that agent is doing something. You allow the agent to do something, validate its outcome, and provide the outcome for the humans to validate. To give you an example, if an agent is fixing a regression in an API because the performance went slow, so it goes ahead and creates a PR. That's easy. It created a PR. Fine. But what's better is when the agent not just creates a PR, deploys the PR in a test environment, validates the outcome, and confirms the regression has gone away and the performance is back to normal, right? And that is what we call outcome-based engineering, where humans not reviewing every diff, they're reviewing the outcome. Like I said, context is everything. Models are not the moat. What is your moat? The moat is your source code, your production telemetry, your institutional knowledge, and the skills and tools you provide the system. Once you do this, the agents can be automated and get things done for you. Agents need to be trusted. And to be able to trust agents, enterprise needs to be able to audit, control, evaluate, roll back with confidence, and prove with evidence what the agent did was the right thing that it had to do, right? So without this, enterprise are not going to go and do it. I see 1 minute up. So finally, the last two slides, you need permissions. Metrics are an important way to validate the outcome, and unless you see permissions, you're not going to see enterprises deploy agents at scale. And talking about scale, this is the story of Microsoft implementing Azure SRE agent. You don't have to build this ground up. You get all of this baked into the product. And so whatever I talked about is built into the product. And we have deployed more than 5,000 agents at enterprise level at Microsoft. Some of the largest engineering teams are using this product today. And you can see in the numbers there, 1.5 million incidents processed and almost 220,000 incidents automated. So when context, governance, and metrics come together, that's when you achieve zero ops. With that, I conclude my session.